106.7 Lights FM.
I'm Victor Sosa from 106.7 Light FM out here at our annual Broadway and Bryant Park event. And I think that when you think about Broadway, you'd be hard-pressed to come up with another show as the one that first pops into your head than Phantom of the Opera. That's probably the one at the top of everyone's mind. It's got such history and legacy on Broadway. Thrilled to be with the cast of Phantom of the Opera today. First things first, gang, thank you for coming. We really appreciate having you here. We also want to know how excited you are to be performing out here at Broadway and Bryant Park this year.
We're so excited. This is actually my first time. Yeah, so I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, so, you know, it's obviously one of our signature events. We get thousands, between 5,000 and 10,000 people out here every week. I realize crowds of any size are not going to make you guys, seasoned professionals, nervous at all. But it is a little bit different than performing under the lights of Broadway. You get out here in the summertime, in the elements, in the heat. Are there any particular challenges that you might find that differ from being in the theater?
I think I've actually done this Bryant Park event before, and I have to say it's one of the more fun and fantastic experiences because of the audience response. So the audience is just so lit up on it, and so the response that we get here is more like a stadium as opposed to kind of the intimacy of the theater. Do you have any thoughts on that?
No, yeah, absolutely. We're very exposed, but Phantom fans are the best fans in the world, and it's awesome to come meet them and sing for them, and the enthusiasm is awesome.
It's really exciting for us, and we always love to hear that it's exciting for you as well. I hope it is.
Yeah,
to be out here
awesome.
and have a chance to be out and performing out in the middle of the day for a change.
For sure. It's really cool. This is my first Broadway and Bryant Park, so I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
Okay,
All of our first.
Is it really?
Yeah. First for everybody. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you for coming. We really appreciate having you here today. It's a little bit different, obviously, than being out in the theater when you're out here in the middle of the summer and the sun, and there's 5,000 to 10,000 people out in the audience. I don't know I guess you all can educate me on this. Have you ever actually had the opportunity to do theater outside before, and what are kind of some of the differences, if you have, between being out here in an event like this and being indoors in the theater?
I don't think I have. Have you guys? I don't think I have. I've done it once.
Oh, okay.
I've been outside one time. I performed actually in Kansas City one time, and it's an outdoor theater, and you have to deal with wind and bugs and bats.
And rain.
And
Bats?
rain. There were bats flying around.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's, you weather the storm outside. It's pretty fun.
Summer heat can be really intense, but we still have a few good weeks of summer left. Do you have any vacation getaway plans? Did you do anything fun this summer besides, of course, being on stage every night, which I know is a lot of fun?
Oh my God. I'm on vacation right now.
Oh,
so,
see, that's what I'm talking about.
So I'm thriving right now. No, I don't think so. Just staying in New York. Central Park is a vacation.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's great.
Oh my gosh. I had my vacation in, what was it, end of June. So I'm on lockdown for another 3 months at least, I think. Since this is the last week, we know we got to finish strong, which is why you guys are here today. How exciting is it for you to be out here at an event like this at Broadway and Bryant Park?
Are you kidding? It's a blast. It's a beautiful day. There are a ton of people out here to watch a bunch of great shows, and we're excited to perform out in the open.
Well, we get 5,000 to 10,000 people out here each and every week, each and every summer, and have had that for a number of years. And you know, the thing I kind of marvel at over the years, having had the opportunity to be here, is that no matter how hot it gets, not only is the lawn full, but the people are full of energy, and I know that you guys feed off of that.
That's right, yeah. We're a musical comedy, so the audience is a big part of our performance every night, how they're laughing and cheering and reacting, so it looks like this crowd is going to be great too.
Absolutely. Now, before we get out of here, I do have to ask one question, because there still is a few more weeks of summer. I'm trying to hold on to as much of it as I can. You got any summertime plans left to do? Some places to go, vacations, anything like that lined up?
Well, I'm taking my kids to Coney Island on our next day off, so it'll be, and my son's name is Nathan, so we're going to get Nathan's hot dog at Coney Island with my son Nathan. That'll be a blast. And other than that, this is my son Sky's first trip into New York City. We live in New Jersey, so it's his first time looking around, seeing all the big buildings and seeing all the people.
First things first, got to know how excited you guys are to be out here today for Broadway and Bryant Park.
Really? Really? This is amazing to be here.
We've had a wonderful time over the years doing this, and I'm sure that you guys are going to give us an outstanding show. I got to know, with all this cast and crew here, though, summertime is rapidly coming to an end. This is our final edition of Broadway and Bryant Park for the summer. I got to know who won Summer Vacation 2019. Who had the best trip? Did somebody get away and do something great?
Yeah.
You mean I won?
Yeah, you
did.
That's okay, because you guys have been out here doing your thing on Broadway all summer long, entertaining thousands, just like you will be today. 10,000 people out here close to it at Broadway and Bryant Park. We thank you all so much for coming out here today. The cast of Frankenstein at 106.7 Light FM's Broadway and Bryant Park. I'm Victor Sosa.
106.7 Light FM.